My name's Cormac. I'm the president of Tom and Ollie Food Corp. I'm here today to discuss the 7 or 8 items that EI have now launched with Sysco as Sysco private brands. So I'm going to start off with our famous slow roasted tomatoes. We grow these in Turkey, and what's special about these tomatoes is they are clean label preservative free IQF, and we mix them with a secret blend of vinegars, and the tomato itself is key to the success of the flavour. We brought them to Turkey because there's 11 months growing. The tomatoes are cut into 4s in segments, and they're slow roasted on Italian ovens for between 3 and 4 hours. The flavour profile on the tomato is bittersweet, but it's an aroma Red Star Gold tomato. It's the only one of its kind. We mix the tomato with a type of balsamic vinegar, herbs, and then we blast freeze and we ship to yourselves here in the United States. So that's our number 1 item, that's slow roast tomatoes. We have our famous red segments, and we were getting repeat requests for yellow segments. The yellow segments are in the same format as this, only in a yellow, they're bright colour, and it's more about colour, taste and texture. So the yellow segment is also yellow, Roma, Gold Star Gold, and it's the same herb recipe for the yellows as is the reds. But it adds colour to any platter, to bring colour to any burrito, taco or naan bread. Moving on from that, we have cherry tomatoes. So these are very popular for pasta, like Alfredo, or for pinza, or for accompaniments or salads. There's something you really need to be aware of when you're selling tomatoes frozen, okay? They're packed in about 1.3 pound of oil, and the oil is a secret ingredient. You never pour the oil off. You can add balsamic vinegar or more olive oil to this, and this becomes your salad dress and you have no wastage. When you cut against anything in the marketplace, again, these are Red Star Roma cherries, you will not lose any cutting. And you'll find when you cut this against anything in the marketplace, you will win hands down. This is for large catering complexes, the likes of a Calgary Stampede, or burger bars, or tapas, anything like that. This is our teardrop peppers. So these peppers originated in South America, and we now grow them in 3 different regions. We grow in Indonesia, Egypt, and South America. And the reason we have 3 locations is because of global warming and the fact that there's typhoons, you have extreme weather conditions. So we have 3 different growing regions so that we can try and avoid shortages through Sysco and EI. We pack them in 2 formats, a 6-pack, red and yellow 6-packs. And you find the net drain weight is 420 grams versus the marketplace, which is 320 grams. So you have an extra 100 grams up your sleeve when you're going to compete with your competitors. And then last but not least, we have our 3 kilo tins, which are 1.2 kilo net drain weight. And we put them in a twin pack because the mom and pop stores, your bread and butter business, they're not tying up $300–400 in a case, they're tying up $100 in a case, or they're tying up $70 in a case. You can win trust with your team who you're trying to sell to when you have smaller pack sizes. There's 2 types of bruschetta in America. One is a wet-based bruschetta, which is from fresh tomatoes, and a thing called pico de gallo mix. Once again, it's a highly volatile, it's water-based, therefore it goes off extremely quickly. Our bruschetta is made from slow roasted tomatoes. The actual name for it is the semi-dry tomatoes. So the tomatoes are roasted for 3 to 4 hours in Italian roasting ovens. So you have the same summer tastes 365 days a year. With the bruschetta, when it comes out, it's a concentrate, therefore really good value for pinza, really good value for salads. You can stuff chicken breasts, couscous, za'atar. You can put it as a topping for hummus because the moisture content is at least 40% lower than a wet bruschetta. It really is a fantastic addition, but it is not a wet bruschetta, and you'll taste the flavour profile so much different than a wet pico de gallo. But we want to give you the confidence and the skill to know that you're going to win cuttings all over the United States, because this is a fantastic product and we're extremely proud to be a partner of Sysco in European imports.